Hey YouTube, this is Summer here. Nah, I don't like that. I don't know what to say to the camera. Hey guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first ever video and it's a really exciting one because it's the perfect time of year to actually film a video like this. It is my 2020 goals. Not only that, but I'm not doing it alone. I have my beautiful friend Justice here. Hey. So Justice will actually be filming as well today. So head over to her channel if you want to see her video and subscribe to her channel as well. Don't forget to like her videos, please. And let's get straight into it.
Okay.
Wow, I look hench boy.
What do you mean?
This jumper's so big.
We've got matching jumpers.
Is it recording?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
We're doing it like a peanut with my hair tied back. I feel like
I think I look like Michael Jackson's double. I got his hair. You know? You know after you show
Alright guys, so we laughing. One thing that helped when I was trying to figure out what my goals would be for this year was to go through different categories. It could be home life, it could be relationships, that kind of thing. I think that makes it a bit easier.
And it helps you to kind of work out what's actually achievable for you within that year. So for example, one of my categories was travel. So for this year, I specifically said, okay, where do I want to go? And then I just printed out pictures of those countries. So.
Yeah, travel's also one of mine. And originally I just put a picture of like the world, like a globe. But then it's kind of just like, that's not specific. In goal setting, you can use this, is it called an acronym? An acronym.
Yeah. Acronym.
Each letter will stand for a different thing that you should apply to when you're trying to set a goal. So S will be specificity. This is just making sure, I feel like we should have a little animation.
Yeah.
Specificity.
Number one.
So that's just making sure that your goals are, you know, specific. It kind of says what it is on the tin. Like I just said, not putting a picture of a globe, put where you actually want to go. When you see it, you know, right, I want to go to Zimbabwe.
That's the first thing that came to your mind.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't know.
Whatever.
What's wrong with Zimbabwe?
Nothing.
Alright. So yeah, you know, it makes it more, you know, specific.
So the next one is M, and that stands for measurable. And that basically means for you to try and work out, is there any way for you to actually track how well you're doing in terms of accomplishing that goal. I'm looking to start my own business, so one form of measuring my success with that would be to track the income or to track the rate of success in terms of how much I'm bringing in versus how much I'm paying out.
So the next one will be achievable.
You gonna put words in?
I am, yeah.
Okay.
So, achievable and realistic. If I say I want to make a goal to earn £1 million this year, that's kind of, I mean, could I achieve that? Maybe. It's not that realistic, bearing in mind that I'm unemployed at the moment.
It's like saying, by the end of the year I'm going to be white.
Michael Jackson, who knows?
So the last one is T, and that basically stands for time bound. So given that this is a 2020 mood board of what you want to achieve, I'm guessing your time is going to be 1 year. Let's get down to it. I'm going to go ahead and group mine into the categories we were previously talking about earlier, and then I'm going to cut them out and show you.
Lovely. And I'm just going to start cutting. Snip snip, motherfucker.
Cutting out all of our pictures and we're going to start sticking them up. I'm going to start with a quote right in the middle here which says, "We cannot become what we want by remaining what we are," which I think is a really good one for any New Year's resolution or mood board for the following year.
I'm going to start with my kind of heading. It says 2020 vision. Obviously it's 2020 and it's 2020 vision, isn't it? Yeah.
I am terrible at drinking water, so I have that as one of my visions for this year because
I'm thirsty.
Yeah, I'm thirsty. I also have this picture which is basically 1 to 9 healthy habits that you should do. I've got a picture of a vanity, and this is basically just symbolizing that I want to kind of put a bit more time into my external appearance. My self-care is really bad, so I don't take my makeup off properly when I go to bed, which is terrible.
Girl.
Exactly,
Oh,
you know.
boy.
When I go on holiday, I don't put sun cream on, etc, etc. So that's
because
kind
we
of...
let.
Yeah. I mean, we don't burn, but that's kind of what this is symbolising. And then finally, I'm never going to have abs like this, but I'm going to try to go to the gym. We'll see how that goes.
So I'm going to start with my words for this year. What I struggle with a lot of the time is just to be consistent. It's the biggest cut out of all the words. But this is like my number one thing. Just struggle to be consistent with life. Some of my other words tie into consistency, but I've got focus and I've also got commitment. So my next topic is going to be business.
Yeah, I think I might start with something similar. I'm actually looking into fashion PR. I have a couple of things on my mood board here which kind of signify that. So I have the pretty little thing workroom, and also this, which is a leaflet from a pretty little thing event, which I think would be such a fun benefit of the job. Not that I necessarily want to work with PLT, but they do have really good events, so that's why I chose them as my picture. But,
and it can just signify that
yeah,
kind of industry.
Yeah, it's more of a representation. So,
and guess who's finna be the +1 when she gets in there?
So those two are going on. Although if PLT are offering any jobs, like, I'm not going to say no. Alongside those two up there, I'm also going to put the logo for my company, which I'm soon to launch. But if you do want to find us, we are on Etsy already. But eventually our main stock will be childwear and baby clothes. So stay tuned for that, because they're currently being made, designed by moi and made in Bali. All organic, all sustainable, and really exciting stuff. So,
and they look really good, like not even good front. They look beautiful.
So alongside my logo is this picture here, which is estimate of what I'm hoping to make by the end of the year on that.
So at the minute what I'm just putting up are images to do with physiotherapy, but I'm thinking of going back kind of down that route, see what my options really are within that field. I'm trying to have some money in the bank.
Same. Oh my god.
You haven't put an actual figure, have you?
I have not. I just put bare dollar bills. This kind of just represents getting an actual job where
trust.
I'm getting, you know, an actual paycheck at the end of each month. So I'm going to move into lifestyle a little bit now.
Yes.
I have this quote here, which is, make a habit of trying new things, which I'm terrible at. We live in England, London, and the weather here is awful. So 9 times out of 10, I would kind of just come home and not want to leave the house. So I kind of set it as a New Year's resolution to go somewhere new at least once a week.
It's true.
My next picture is of a woman taking a photo. I feel like no one really takes pictures of the things that matter. When I'm going through my albums on my phone, none of them are really what's the word?
Candid.
So I don't have a lot of candid pictures of me enjoying stuff with my friends.
Right.
I guess because a lot of the time you're in the moment, so you don't take pictures, but I think that's such a lovely thing to look back on. And I feel like people don't do that enough anymore. So
they don't really, no.
It's just like all taking pictures that you look good for Instagram, or
yeah,
and they're not really candid. So this one signifies documenting your life a bit more in the moment, so you have things to look back on and actually attach an emotion with it, as opposed to just be like, oh yeah, I looked good in that picture. Alongside making a habit of trying new things, I've got this picture here of confetti at a party, and that's just because, well, like I said, I don't leave the house much. I'm hoping to move into my own flat next year, and I really want to throw a house party. Yes, because I feel like everyone in their youth should at least throw one successful house party. I'm either thinking S&M or like American high school.
What's S&M for those that don't know? What does it even stand for? What does S&M stand for? Rihanna's got a whole song called S&M. I thought it was like kinky shit.
No, it's like, yeah,
bondage.
it is, yeah. sex and...
That's what you're trying to do? That would be fun.
It would be fun.
Boy.
The other idea was a proper American high school sort of house party. Red cups, a keg, beer pong. What else could you do? Like them old school American teen movie songs, like Teenage Dirtbag.
Oh god.
Yeah, and that sort
corny.
of stuff. Proper corny, but it would be so much fun. Maybe leave in the comments what you think is better, S&M or American high school house party.
Team S&M.
Next on both of our mood boards is travel. I have printed out a picture of a map, as you can see, even though I said to keep it specific, but I thought the colours were really pretty.
Same.
What map is that? Oh, it's a globe.
Africa. Where is your #1 destination for 2020? Oh, wait. You can choose a continent.
America.
That's #1.
Yeah. Because I've already been to Asia this year.
Guys, she just came back from what?
A 4-month travel around Southeast Asia.
For this year, probably Asia.
It's a fucking continent, wow!
But I've got my first solo trip coming up
Oh,
real
yeah.
soon.
That should be
We're gonna
on
keep that under wraps for now.
I should actually put that on mine. I've always wanted to do a solo trip.
Yeah.
I've never done it. I should, maybe I'll write that on one of these, like with a Sharpie, and write solo.
Mm.
There we go. So I've just written solo travel. That's so exciting. So I have a couple trips planned already for this year. So I have a picture of Inle Lake in Myanmar. For those that don't know, Myanmar is in Asia, formerly known as Burma. And this is a picture of a sign that says sunrise, but it also says Hawaii at the bottom there, because I am planning to go to Hawaii in July. Shout out to Harmon, a friend that Ed and I met when we were travelling in Asia, who lives in Hawaii and has invited us to go.
Yeah.
Hey Harmon! He's like, dude, that's totally gnarly, dude.
Oh my god, dude.
Like, let's go to Hawaii and surf some waves, dude.
Oh my god, surfer dude.
I have another one here of a girl doing some diving. That's something that I really want to do. I would really want to go deep sea diving and get my paddy. I have a picture of Hollywood because I'm also hoping to go to LA after Hawaii. I also have a picture of the Maldives here because I'm planning to go to the Maldives after Myanmar. Finally, I have a picture of some surfers because I also want to learn to surf alongside learning.
I can't
to
imagine
dive.
you surfing. My last few bits and pieces, this is just something to do with my YouTube channel, but it's just to help with the kind of content that I want to do in the future.
The next ones that I'm going to put up is to do with my YouTube and also my Instagram. I'm not going to show them close up because I've put the numbers of subscribers that I want and the numbers of followers that I want on both Instagram and YouTube. I don't want to jinx it, so I'm not going to show you the figures that I've put up. It does help to Photoshop in some numbers. I have my Instagram there and I've photoshopped in the numbers of followers that I'm going to eventually want by the end of the year.
I just got the little Instagram symbol and then the number of followers that I'd like to have by the end of the year. If you don't follow us on Instagram, you should. I will put our Instagrams on the page now.
Is it going to be there?
Yeah, it's going to be somewhere.
Like right there. Okay. And my last picture is another quote and it says, focus on growth rather than perfection.
Oh, cute.
Something I think everyone could do a bit of. Anyway, c'est fini, as they say in Paris.
What?
It's finished, bitch. So thank you once again for watching, you guys. We've had so much fun filming this and making our mood boards. It's really helped us to envision what we're actually going to achieve by the end of the year, what we will achieve. Bold letters.
Period.
Will achieve. And I really think it's a great idea for you guys to try and do one as well, even if it's just writing a list down of all the things you want to do and what you want to achieve.